Viewers, you are watching Kamp Television. I'm Veronica from the Kamp, and we are on the show Time with Vero. Today, we are going to go more into the Voice Achievers Award and the Voice magazine itself. Viewers, I have the privilege to have the brain behind this right here in the studio. Just stay tuned and let me invite my guests to the studio. Pastor, you are welcome to Kamp Television.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here with you.
Yeah, it has been a while.
Yes.
Long time. Yeah. I think my viewers would like to know a bit about yourself.
Wow, that's like writing a book now.
Yeah.
Well, as you have said, I'm Pastor Elvis Iruh, and I'm born in Nigeria. I've lived close to 30 years now in Holland. I'm married. I have children. And by God's grace, I'm the publisher of the Voice magazine. And I'm also the pioneer of the Voice Achievers Award, among many other things that I do. And these are projects to bless our African community and our African friends, both in the Netherlands and in the diaspora and Africa itself.
Why did you start the Voice magazine?
Well, that was a long story. I mean, when I came to Holland as a correspondent from the UK, I discovered that there was nothing for us as Africans. We were people that were existing without a voice, without a face. And I was thinking to myself, is there not a possibility where we can do something that we can call our own? And I remember even within the Ghanaian community, there was a publication there called Ghanaian News Runner. It was published by a Dutch guy married to Ghanaian. And that was the only publication that I saw then, but he kept it within the Ghanaian community.
What year are we talking about?
95, 96,
Okay.
thereabout. So I thought, I want something more embracing, you know. It was good that he was serving the Ghanaian community, but then there were more Africans here, more than the Ghanaian community, and I thought we should do something else. So I talked to a few friends that encouraged me, and my wife, you know, and that was how I came up with the idea of the Voice. And I remember the very first edition that we made, I got a good compliment from the South African ambassador then, Ambassador Carney House, and he told me, Elvis, you have done well. This is what has been missing. We didn't have a voice, and now you have given us a voice. So that was a push, and yeah, the rest is history.
You've given us a voice. You know, it has been going on years, and you've given awards to very famous people who do so well in the community. Even I had a chance also to be in the Voice magazine. And before we realized, you added the Voice Achievers Award. Why?
Yeah, you know, every year, we started in 1999, and every year we had an anniversary, and then we call people together, we eat and drink and chat. And I was thinking to myself, no, this is not good enough, you know. We need to do more than just coming together to eat and chat. And so after our third anniversary, we had our first award, but we didn't give it a title. You know, it was just to thank people for supporting us. And all of that.
Yeah.
And then in 2012, I said, listen, we need to make this more solid, more concrete. And that was where the idea came into me, the Voice Achievers Award. And it is an award to say thank you to our brothers and sisters who are contributing to the advancement of Africa in their own quarters. And look, everybody is doing their part to make Africa better. And we all are not going to be noticed, either by the people in government or by big NGOs. It's only by ourselves, you know. So if we didn't start it, and now after we started, there's so many other awards, and I'm so happy. I'm not in any way worried about all the awards that are coming up, because it's a way of we saying thank you to people that are contributing to our advancement. And you know, us as Africans, we like singing praises of people when they are dead. You know, they will come to your funeral, and then there they start telling you, oh, how good Elvis was and all that. But the person is just lying in the casket.
Yeah.
So why don't we tell the person, why is there? Thank you. And the person can take a nod, can also receive it and share it with his family, with his children, with his loved one, with his friends. So, you know, so that was how the idea of the voice came about. It was a small project that started in Holland, but now, by God's grace, it has expanded. It has become a diaspora project, has become an African project, and a continent project.
That's where I'm coming to. Because we were enjoying this award here in the Netherlands, and all of a sudden, you just, I mean, we know you are now everywhere in the world. So where has this award, where has it been so far, apart from the Netherlands?
Yeah, in 2019, we were invited to Kenya. So that was the first time we took the Voice Achievers Award out of Kenya, and the experience was tremendous. I mean, it was well received. The current president was the vice president then. He hosted us, gave us a good audience, supported us, and they told us, we want you people back, you know. So until now, I'm still getting phone calls for Kenya. When are you guys coming back? So we had it in 2019, and as you know, 2020 became a tough year.
Yeah.
Corona came. So we couldn't do much. We just stay back and follow the trend and wish our people well. And then in 2021, we got invitation from one of our awardee, who is now the vice president of the Voice for Arab world, you know, Ambassador Laila Rahal, that she wants to have this event in Dubai. Ooh. And I was like, this is big. We don't have that type of money. He said, don't worry, I will make it happen. And she did. She did. Probably one of the best events we have had. So everything was arranged. We had great sponsorship from KPMG. And we went to Dubai. Unfortunately, we couldn't take everybody along, still because of Corona. You know, I think the venue, we were told we couldn't have more than 120 guests, but we had over 200. So they had to accommodate, because people came from America, from everywhere, you know, from Africa itself. So after that, in 2021, the First Lady of the Gambia was there to receive our award, and she invited us to the Gambia, you know. So in 2022, we were in the Gambia. And in 2022, we received invitation again to come to Sierra Leone, which I politely turned down to say, listen, we've been away from home for 4 years.
Yeah.
And my followers and lovers in Holland are asking, when are we going to have the voice again in Holland? So I said, okay, we're going to take a short break. 2023, we're going to have it in Holland, and who knows where we're going to go next.
So this year, the Voice Achievers Award is coming back home.
Yes, it's coming back home. It's coming back home.
We are so, Holland, we are happy to have it now again to have, because the countries around are just pushing it, pulling it from us. So this year, Holland, let them know that it started here and we still love it. You've had it here for some time and you've gone away to these countries. What's the difference?
Look, there's really no difference. It's still the same event. It's getting bigger. It's getting nicer. Of course, not everyone is able to travel from countries to country because of the cost. Yeah. So I could imagine that, you know, Holland is a very busy place. People have families with children, with their jobs. So to take a week off, and when it's not holiday season, it's challenging. So we've missed it. But yeah, people have followed us. Last year in the Gambia, we had 75 people that traveled from the diaspora with us to the Gambia to join about 400 audience in the Gambia. So everywhere we go, people travel with us. So I don't think location is really a challenge, you know. So it's the same event. We are not changing anything from the concept. It's still an event to recognize achievers among our means, either here in the diaspora or in Africa itself, and friends of Africa. So people who are supporting us, we discovered a lot when we traveled to the Arab world, that we have a lot of Arabs who are supporting African cause, which we didn't even know. So, but through this Achievers Award, names came up, you know, and they are doing projects, they are supporting government all around the world, and we connected with them. So it's an avenue to bring people together. of all cultures, of all races, and we have something in common to share. So the goal is still the same, you know. So whether it's in Africa or it's in Holland, like this year already, people are already excited to come. So people want to come from all over the world to come and meet us in Holland. So we should be the host. We should prepare to receive them and to share our knowledge, our enterprise with them. You know, Africans are really looking forward. I just pray that the Dutch embassy would give us that privilege and honor to respect their wishes to come, that they give them visa. These are not people who are planning to come and stay here. They are coming, they are all professionals, they have their businesses, they have things they are doing, and they will go back as soon as the event is over. So they just want to enjoy what we are enjoying in the country, you know, see the beauty of the Netherlands, see the culture of the Netherlands. They hear a lot about it and they want to see it.
How is the preparation going?
A bit challenging, knowing that resources are scarce these days. But again, as we have done it in the past, the people have taken ownership. They've supported. It's an event that we charge fee, and you know that, between 50, 7,500 euros. But people gladly pay because they know they get worth and value for their money. And we are looking forward to that too. So we are expecting our friends, as we call on them, you know, to support us. So they'll be getting letters from us. So you get my letter very soon. You know, the businesses. You know, one experience that I had from going to Egypt was the local involvement in the event that I attended. You know, and I want to bring that back again. I want Africans to own this. It's not Elvis project. It's African project. It's the voice that is propelling it, but it's ours. It's celebrating ourselves. When we get a nomination from Ghana, all Ghanaians should celebrate.
Exactly.
When we get a nomination from Sierra Leone, all Sierra Leoneans should celebrate. When we get a nomination from Morocco, all Moroccans celebrate. Alongside with the other African countries, it is no longer, oh, if the person is not from my country, I won't be there.
No.
As we celebrate you, tomorrow you may also be celebrated. So when you come to rejoice with those who rejoice, when your time comes, people will also be there to rejoice with you.
Of course.
I remember when we celebrated you, a lot of your people came, you know, but subsequently after that, you have also come to support others to be celebrated. So it's something that goes round, you know. It's not only for one person. It's, and like I tell people, if time tarries, if it is not your turn this year, it's going to reach you next year. It's going to reach you very soon. Before you know it, there were some people that were like, oh, then nobody recognized me. But years later, they'll be recognized. It's like, yeah, but you said it then. I didn't know it was going to come this quick. I say, yeah, I'm not the one. I'm not the one. Yeah. We have a process of selecting the people we...
Yeah. What is
how do you discover these people?
To be nominated? How do you rate them? Is it the organization that goes around and look, or is it the people that nominates?
It's the people. So what we do, like for this year, if you go to our website, we already put a nomination process there. You can nominate anyone from any part of the world.
Okay.
The criteria is that they could be Africans and they could be friends of Africa. Okay. Who are doing anything that is contributing to the advancement of Africa. So it could be in terms of entertainment, it could be in terms of education, it could be in terms of empowerment, it could be in terms of technology. So it covers every sphere of life, you know. It could be humanitarian, it could be charity works. It doesn't matter as far as it's contributing. So if you find somebody of that, just nominate the person. Send us the person's information or profile, how we can reach the person. And then we have a committee that we call the Voice Achievers Award Committee. And it has been stable in the last 10 years, the same set of people. So they already have experience. So they look at the CV, the criteria, and if the person meets it, they write to the person to say, listen, you have been nominated. So it's not we that is nominating you.
Okay.
It is the public that have nominated you. Will you accept or not? So it's also not forced on you.
Okay.
Then if you say yes, then we take it further by now telling you the process of you attending the event and how you're going to receive your award. Then you have opportunity to invite your friends, your family, and all that goes into it. So it's a process. As I'm speaking to you for this year, we already have more than 60 nominations that have come in. So it's even higher than what we can award, because we give about 30, 35. The highest we are giving is 40 awards in Kenya. But already, and we said it is open to the end of June. So people are already nominating people, organizations, individuals, even governments, they say, oh, this country, this government, this president. So we will look at it and we will write to those people. If they accept, then we take it further. Some they also reject it. So it's not all of them, because they look at their calendar, they look at their schedule, and if it doesn't fit in, they tell us, sorry, this year, and then we defile it. Okay, we put your name against 2024, and then we consider you again 2024 with other applications that will come in. Even as I was coming to you, I was receiving a lot of nominations, that people are sending it, because I can get it on my phone. So we are open to as many nominations as possible, but we only plead with them. If you are nominated and you are not selected, don't be angry. Don't say, I won't go, I won't be part of it. Your time will come, because we want to choose some, not because they are the best. We always say that you are not the best. You are just choosing because it's your time.
Yeah.
And then the other people will be deferred to another year, and then they'll be recognized in another time.
Okay. So if someone wants to nominate somebody, where should we go? Can you give us the site?
Yeah, we have a website for the Voice Achievers Award. Is the Voice Achievers Award, written together as one word, the voiceachieversaward.com, www. So you when you go there, you will see it on the front page, nomination.
Okay.
So it's already there. So you just click on it. The procedures to follow are there. And once you click send, it automatically comes to our data for us to see. We get the alert, and then through your own email, we will confirm to you that we have received your nomination.
Okay.
And then further communications will be done through that process.
Okay. Do you have a deadline for
Yes,
the
it's the 30th of June.
Oh, okay.
So we still have a whole month ahead of us. It's the 30th of June, because it's not only for Holland. So people are going to come from abroad. So we want to do the short list, send them invitation letter, so that they can go to the embassy to ask for their visa and prepare themselves to come. So we won't extend it this year. So 30th of June, it will be closed.
Of June.
Yeah.
Well, viewers, the Voice Achievers Award, if you want to nominate somebody, someone that you've seen in the community doing so well, anywhere in the world, Pastor is telling us, please, the deadline is 30th of June. They already have a lot already. So please don't wait too long. The website is on the screen. Go there and please nominate the one who you think deserves to have the award from the Voice Achievers Award 2023.
And also for those in Holland, because we have a bit of preference, because this is home.
It's home.
So we're going to also recognize people who are doing things in the Netherlands, Africans, for the advancement of our community, of our good being, So we look to that too, So we have the Diaspora Award, which is global, and then we have, but under the same umbrella that we recognize people who are doing things in Holland, and there is no classification. They are all going to be recognized at the same level. So there's no a lower award or higher award.
Yeah,
the same platform the president stands, you stand.
Wow. That's
and
cool.
Be recognized. If we are making picture with the president, you make picture with the first lady. So it's one opportunity for all of us to meet at the same level.
Yeah.
And that is again a uniqueness of this award. We were there in the Gambia. The first lady of Sierra Leone was there. The two presidential candidates were there, and then there were local people, who were just doing their own things that were being recognized, and they were standing on the same platform, making pictures and all that. For some of them, it was overwhelming, like they never expected this, to be put, like, what have I done, But I said, I think in the eyes of God, this is who we are. We are His people, the same people, whether you're a president or you're a cleaner. There's no discrimination about it. We recognize if They said you are the best cleaner. We put you on the same platform with the president, who is the icon of democracy. At your various levels, you are doing something that is great and that needs to be appreciated.
When is this award coming on?
It's going to be 28th and 29th of September.
Okay.
The 28th is a Thursday, and also I can reveal that here. We are also going to produce a special publication of The Voice magazine featuring 150 inspiring Africans in the Netherlands.
Ooh.
It's a project we've been working on for some time now. So it's going to be like a book format.
Okay.
Where the profile of these selected Africans will be published, and we would launch it or commission it on that day. And this is something that we can share with our children.
Yeah.
You know, that they can see that, hey, our parents have been here for 30 years. This is what they have accomplished.
Yeah. Wow.
That it becomes a sort of inspiration for them that we can also do the same. Something to encourage them. Because
look up
now we are having like 3 generations now.
Yeah.
Our children are beginning to get married and have children.
Yeah.
You know, so our grandchildren and great-grandchildren will also take a look and say, look at my grandparents.
What they did.
Look at what they did, you know, despite the struggle, despite the challenges. And it's going to be a yearly thing after this year. So, but we are using the first 150 as a launching pad to let people know that, listen, whatever you are doing, we are taking note. And we want to acknowledge it. So we've sent letters out. So if you have also received such a letter, please honor it. Send us your profile, your nice pictures and all that. We're going to put everything together. And it's not only about Nigeria, about Ghana. It's about all Africans.
Yeah.
So that we have something that is a legacy. I mean, what you are doing is great on television. You are documenting us via television. But we also want to document ourselves in a literature, in a book form that you can put in your library, that it can become a transferable document, you know, because sometimes we cannot transfer the video. Of course, the technology is there now, you know, to keep it. But with a book, you can keep it in your library, you can keep it in your shelf, and you can use it anytime you want to use it. You can use it even to send it to people in Africa so that they see that, hey, our people that are there, they are not what they say they are. Because they always say bad things about us, or Africans are lazy, they are drug dealers, they are this. Of course, there are those ones. But then we also have hardworking Africans who have accomplished whatever they have done. Like yourself, I'm very proud of who you are, how you have taken your skill, your talent, not only to build yourself, but to build others over the years to what it has become now. And for those who are coming up, they don't know that. They only see you now, accomplished Veronica van de Kamp, but they don't know your struggle, your starting, and so that they know that, hey, before success, there is hard work.
Yeah. What has been the challenges so far?
The challenges. Well, for me, I honestly, I don't see anything as a challenge. I always see everything as an effort to make you to do more.
Okay.
You know, so what I would have called a challenge, for instance, finance. You know, as you know, there's no big funding anymore like we used to have in the past. But it has made us to look inward and to appreciate ourselves better. Again, to the story of the Voice Achievers Award, the Voice magazine, it has been people who has made it to what it is. They are 50 euro, they are 75 euro, they are 100 euro through the advertisement, through this. That's what I've used to make the Voice. I remember years ago, a Dutch journalist friend of mine told me that, Elvis, how do you publish this magazine every month? That if I don't get subsidy from the government, I cannot try what you are doing. And I say, yes, I know. But I looked inward and I've used what's supposed to be our weakness to become our strength. Togetherness.
Great.
So I used to go to African shows myself and sell the magazine to them and tell them that, listen, it is yours, it's not mine. If your advert is there, any customer that come here, show them, this is my advert here. So the product is also yours. And people saw it that way. And a lot of Africans, particularly my Ghanaian sisters in Amsterdam Sport, then how they were helping me to advertise the magazine. I'll be passing by, I won't say anything, but they'll be showing it to customers. Look at my advert here, look at that. You have to subscribe to The Voice. So they took ownership of it. And that has sustained us to this day. That just For instance, now this event, I've started writing to them, and they give us 100, 150, and that makes it happen. And that is why I'm so proud of being an African. To other people, they say, oh, they cannot work together, but it's not true. We are working together, and now we are beginning to learn to appreciate ourselves. And that is a good legacy for our children, to know that it is possible.
Wow, Pastor, you are doing great. Thank you so much. So the event starts on the Thursday.
Yes, it's going to be like a business forum, just for us to talk.
Which is the 28th.
28th on a Thursday.
Yeah.
And then the evening of that day, we're going to launch this project that I'm talking about.
Yeah.
The 150 aspiring Africans. We're going to have a dinner together, and then.
And I saw it's a gala dinner.
Of course.
Wow.
And then we're going to come back on the Friday, to round up whatever we discuss, and then in the evening we'll come for the award.
Okay.
So Saturday we want to leave it open for them to do visitations to places of interest, because people are coming from outside.
Yeah.
So I want us to be good hosts, that we can take them to Amsterdam or Den Haag or Leiden, wherever they choose to go, that they can see a little bit of the country before some of them will be going back. Because most of them are very busy people. They can only spare 3-4 days, and then they are out again.
Can you look straight into my camera and tell my viewers why you think it's so important for them to nominate people and be there at this great award evening?
Like I've said before, when you are nominated or you nominate somebody, you are a representation of millions of people. So it's not just only about yourself, So when you are being recognized for what you are doing, there are thousands of other people who are doing the same thing that have not been recognized. And you become their ambassador, you represent it, you become that voice. And if we don't celebrate with others when they are celebrating, when it comes to our time, there will be nobody to celebrate with us. So that's why I always encourage us as Africans to say, listen, whether you know the person or not, but as far as it is an African or a friend of African that is being recognized, being appreciated, let's participate. 75 euro will not kill us. 100 euros will not kill us for 2 days event, where we try to make it as nice as possible. So my encouragement is that be part of it. Send us an email, check our website. My telephone number is also there. Make contact with us. Any question you have, we are open. We are open. The voice is yours. And let me add, since 2017, we stopped printing the hard copy.
Yeah.
Because that is the new global trend. Everything went digital. And there was no need wasting money printing copies that you are not able to sell, or that people just take it and throw it in the dustbin. So we also went digital. Yeah. And it was a bit challenging in the start, because Africans were not used to that. Yeah. They were used to getting
to see ourselves in a book. Yeah.
But now everybody is used to that, because everybody has telephone. Yeah. Even in Africa, everybody, I went to Nigeria and they were showing me copies of my own magazine on their phone. I'm like, so you guys got it? Yes. So it has gone viral. Yeah. Now, if I'm not exaggerating, we are reaching over 5 million people every month. Wow. Because people send me messages even from Russia, from China. And I'm like, how do you get the voice? Yeah, because if I send it to you and you have 5,000 people and you just forward it, so it goes everywhere. So if there's a better time to even advertise now, it's now. Because when we were printing, the highest number we printed was 30,000 copies. But with this, you can reach everywhere, every nooks and corner, because there's nowhere there's no mobile phone. Yeah. There's nowhere there's no internet in the world right now. So, and when there's internet, there's accessibility. So they can see you anywhere in the world. Yeah. But many people still have not got that, hey, it is easier to reach a bigger audience than when it was printed. Yeah. But I can imagine, the feeling that you have a copy, you can take it and hold it.
See yourself. Yeah. I mean, when I was on the front page, it was, wow.
You still have the copy at home, I can imagine.
Kept all.
But we still have the digital copy, so it's still the same, Yeah. Just for this nomination, we sent a letter to the president of Liberia, and the office called me, and they said, we want to see past copies of the voice, So I told them we don't have hard copies anymore.
Oh,
So I sent them the digital copies. And on one of them, we had featured the president of Liberia when he was a footballer. So they were so excited because they didn't even saw it.
Yeah.
They didn't saw it when it was printed in the hard copy. But on the digital copy, so I said, you see, we have even featured your president when you did not know. And people have loved him and appreciated him. So now you see that we've been working behind the scene. We are not working for people to praise us. We've been bringing out the goodness of Africa for people to see. We saw him as a footballer.
Yeah.
Now we are seeing him as a president.
Yeah, that's
just over a period of
big.
2 decades,
Yeah.
the transformation, So I think the lady was, she was like, I'm going to make sure the president sees this.
Yeah. Great.
Yeah.
Great,
So
Pastor.
it's a joy that we can do this for our community. For me, if this is the only thing I can give, that I can bring our people together and we can celebrate together, our successes. I'm satisfied.
Wow. This is big. What's your take-home message for my viewers?
Continue viewing Kamp TV. They've come a long way. They've worked very hard to be where they are, particularly the host and the owner of this unique television station. And let us stay brothers and sisters. Within our community where we live, when they see us as colored people, they see us as one. They don't know whether you're from Ghana, Nigeria, Benin, or Republic. They don't even know if we speak the same language. They just tell us, you live in Ain, you live in Selevda. And already they classified us as the same people. So the only thing we can do is to live together and show them that we are truly the same people.
Big. Let them see us that we are truly the same people. Pastor, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Wonderful interview.
Thank you for having me. I really appreciate it.
Yeah.
And looking forward to seeing you at the event this week.
Sure. I won't miss it. Well, viewers, it has been very interesting interview with the pastor, Ambassador Elvis Iruh. Please go to the website. It's on the screen. And nominate anybody you think has done so well and needs to get this award. The deadline is the 30th of June. Lots of people have already been nominated. So please send yours right now. And on the 28th and 29th of September, don't take yourself out. Whether you are nominated, you nominated somebody, or you yourself, please just come with your family and come and support this event. Pastor, where's this event coming on?
It's going to be in Amere. That's where our office has been all these years, so luckily we've been given a hall there by the church which I attend, Four Pillars Community Church. It's a very beautiful hall. It can seat 600 people. We're going to make it into a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful venue for this event. The decoration team are already telling me what color, what, so they're all excited about it. And I want every other person listening to us to be excited about it. Like I said, it's ours. If you have idea, you want to be part of it, you want to support us, just make contact with us. We are open for that. We want to make it a truly African affair.
If you want to support, please, it's open. Let's come together and support this wonderful event. It's back home, viewers. We have to embrace it and let the others coming from outside to see how we love this event and how we do it here. This is a challenge to us. Before he takes it away, it has been away for too long. So this time it's home. Let's do our best. Come together and support each other. Thank you so much for watching and see you next time. My name is Veronica from the Kamp, your host, and I've been speaking to Pastor Ambassador Elvis Iruh. Stay tuned.